Look how much this guy trusts me. This trust was built. Hey, it's David. Today is February 13th. I want to talk today about trust, and to get my juices flowing on this, I used ChatGPT to get me going. I'm just going to relay or just read out the conversation that I had, and I hope you'll enjoy it. So I said I want to make this next vlog about trust. Our app is based on trust. Let's talk about trust. I don't want a script. I just want to talk with you about trust so I can get into the mindset of talking about the subject and then do my vlog recording unscripted. Okay, so that kind of fell apart after I read what it said. These AIs are amazing. They can clearly create clarity. So I'm going to read you what it said. So great topic. Trust is at the core of EVnSteven. Users trust each other, station owners trust drivers, and drivers trust that they'll be fairly invoiced. Without trust, the whole thing falls apart. Let's dig into it. Trust is a funny thing. It's hard to build, easy to lose, and yet one of the most powerful forces in human interaction. Your app challenges the assumption that you need meters, third-party verification, or middlemen to make EV charging work. Instead, you say, hey, let's trust people to check in, check out, and pay what they owe. That's a bold stance because in a world obsessed with control, trust feels risky. But trust isn't blind. It's not about you being naive. It's about setting up an environment where trust makes sense. Your app does that by working within trusted communities where there's already a social contract. The cost of breaking trust is higher than the cost of just paying the invoice. Nobody wants to burn bridges over a few bucks in electricity. That's what makes your model work. Then there's the personal side of trust. As a founder, you have to trust users. Trust the process. Trust that people will adopt this model. That's not always easy. There's always someone who says, that'll never work. But you've already seen that most people do the right thing. Trust also ties into your marketing. People trust brands, not just for the product, but for the why behind it. Your audience needs to trust you, not just as a developer, but as someone who genuinely cares about making EV ownership easier, cheaper, and more accessible. So that's what I'm trying to get across, and I want to do it in my own words, but I'm not the best speaker in the world. I don't have a lot of practice in it. I'm living in my head most of the day. I'm not speaking to people, and so that really helped me. And hopefully over time my presentation gets better, and I hope I will be able to strike a chord and attract more users, because quite honestly, we have just a few users, and while they love the app and they think it's great, there's just not enough of them. And I'm hoping that we can find more of you out there. So thanks to everybody who's using the app. Thanks to you for watching this, and I'll see you tomorrow. Total trust. Total trust.